Good morning, you guys, and happy Tuesday. I am currently, well, I think you guys are going to see this on Wednesday. I'm currently, when you guys see this, 6 weeks and 5 days, so almost 37 weeks pregnant. Today is a very important day. I'm gonna start making my cup of coffee. The older kids are at school. Oh, I can't bend down. The older kids are at school, but today's an important day because last week when I went into, sorry for the noise. Last week when I went into my appointment, she was like looking through my stuff, and it's kind of confusing because my clinic, you kind of see like all the doctors, and it can kind of be frustrating because everyone has their own opinion. This doctor was like looking through my appointments, and she was like, you don't have a growth ultrasound, you don't have any of this. And I was like, well, I did have a growth ultrasound at like 32 weeks. And she's like, no, you need another one. And then she also said that they want baby here next week. And that was last week. And they said this week. So I don't know what any of that means. I don't know if she meant like once I hit 37 weeks, they want baby out, which would be Friday. So like anytime after Friday, they want baby out. I don't know. So she like redid and re-switched all my appointments around. And today we have a growth ultrasound and talking to the doctor. So I don't know if we are finding out if we are getting induced today. If you're new to my channel, I have closed cases of pregnancy, and usually they don't want you to go over like 38 weeks in 6 days at my clinic. That's what I was told, but this doctor said they wanted to take baby at 37 weeks. I don't know. It's a big appointment. We'll hopefully figure everything out today. I see a different doctor though today, so like she could have a different opinion, but we do get to see how big baby boy is. See how much he is growing, how much he is weighing. If I had to guess, my guess right now, 36 weeks and 4 days. I'm gonna guess, and he was about 5.5 pounds at 32 weeks. I'm gonna guess I'm gonna lowball it, like 7.5 pounds. I'm gonna lowball it. Maybe closer to 8 pounds. I mean, he's huge. I can feel him. He's big. He's a big boy. You know, it's funny I say that, like, oh, he's huge, he's a big boy, and watch him come out just this like little petite thing. But no, I can tell like his booty is right here, like over here, and then I can feel his foot or like his heel way over here. Like that's a long ways from a butt to a heel. I don't know. Anyways, and then his head, obviously, he's like way down here. But yeah, making my coffee. We have that appointment going on, so today we will know everything that is going on. Also, I really want to get all of the baby stuff washed, like clothes. I really need to like wash and like sanitize the bottles and the pacifiers. But my main concern right now is the clothes because he's not getting a bottle the second he comes out. And so I could easily do that whenever, but the clothes, we need clothes. And I have his clothes and I want to pack his clothes, but I want to wash them first. So we need to get that washed, all of his stuff washed, like his car seat. Oh, I don't think I've ever showed his car seat. Hold on. Here is baby boy's car seat. It's actually really lightweight. Like I can hold it with one hand. This is just a car seat cover because it is so cold. It's just from Amazon. I'll link this down below. But his car seat that we went with, you will never see me buying an extremely expensive car seat like the Uppa Baby. If you have it, good for you. I could never, and all baby car seats have to be regulated and pass the safety test. Yeah, anyways, I'm not gonna go into it. Buy what you wanna buy, but this is the Safety First car seat. I got it from Sam's Club. All my kids had Safety First. Actually, their car seats were, Maya had a Graco when she was a baby. Noah had a Graco, I believe. But like their convertible car seats, like in the car that we've had for a long time, that weren't like these bucket seats. By the way, look at it. I can easily, I know it's gonna be heavier when he gets in here, but still. we really love the Safety First brand, and it has all this padding for him. Like, it's actually very nice. So, and I got it for only $89. So, anyways, that's his car seat. We switch our babies to the convertible ones at like around 6 months. And so he will most likely just switch to the convertible Safety First. So I really like it. So that's all that matters. Need to get the car seat cover washed, and also his lounger thing washed, his blankies washed, and all of his clothes. So I'm gonna make a cup of coffee and then we're gonna get started on that. Like I said, my main goal today is getting the boppy and his, just a second, his like lounger sheet washed, and then this is just like an outfit that needs to be washed, and then over here, all of his clothes. We just kind of started throwing stuff in here. All of those need to be washed. I don't think there's some socks. This is 0 to 3 months, and I believe this is 0 to 3 months, and then it gets to be a little bit older and swaddles. I'll know more when I get it all washed and like officially put it away, but this is our main goal. And I always get questions on where I got this little like dresser type thing. It's from Amazon. I will leave it linked down below. Someone on my TikTok said they don't understand, and it bugs them that I'm not using this as a baby changer, or like, yeah, I think they're called baby changing station. One, I've never bought a changing station. I will literally change my babies anywhere. I don't need a baby changing station. And two, it's not that wide. Don't mind this sticker, but it's not that wide. So here, I'm trying to show you for reference. Here's like a sleep spray bottle. Like, there's no way you could put like a mat right here. And I mean, I guess you could. I don't know. I feel like it's personally too small to put a baby right here. But yeah, that is the dresser. It fits perfectly right here next to the bedside. And so I'm going to get started, pull everything out, and get to washing.
There's no denying what we want. There's no denying what we want. Playing games, no. There's no denying what we want. There's no denying what we want. Playing games, no. There's no denying what we want. There's no denying what we want. Playing games, no. There's no denying what we want. There's no denying what we want.
The baby clothes, I'm just using what I use on the kids, and that is, we have some baby OxyClean. I will leave all of this linked down below, as well. I did get my baby OxyClean from Amazon. Dreft. We also have Dreft Stain Fighter. And then we have the All Baby. It really doesn't matter. I just, whatever's the cheapest. But we have All Baby. And then I also have over here Parents' Choice. So it really doesn't matter. But this is what I'm using for my kids. I know everyone has their own opinion, but this is what I'm using. So we are going to get started on his laundry. The clothes are washed and I am going to now go through them. I am so tired, like extremely tired, but I'm gonna go through them and start putting some of them away. I don't think I'm gonna film it because it's a lot, but I'll show you guys what the dresser looks like when it's all done. I still need to wash that stuff, but here is how the drawers are looking. We have, this is all newborn. We don't have a lot of newborn, as you can tell, but my babies were never really in newborn that long, so it's pretty much all jammies. We have 2 outfits, some onesies. This is like a knotted gown, like a tie gown, and then we have a bunch of receiving blankets. And what I plan on doing is kind of rotating. So these will then, I have a lot of 0 to 3 month stuff. So when he's out of newborn, we'll just rotate all of it up into the bigger drawer. So we have all sleepers right here. I'm not even gonna pull them out, like they're doubled. But a bunch of sleepers, and this is all like outfits and onesies. So that's how that is. But I like my babies in sleepers. It's just easier. It's just easier when they're little. And then down here we have a extra storage, especially when we come home from the hospital, with like the blankets and all of that stuff. And then diapers. I still need to wash his socks and stuff, but that is how his dresser is looking. And yes, it's not a lot of clothes. I feel like with my 5th one, I feel like we don't need to go over the top, because there's a lot of times where they don't even wear half of it because they grow so quick. So I feel like we got a good amount of like the main stage of 0 to 3, and I'm sure once he's here we'll kind of add on to it, but right now I feel like we got a good amount for him. I wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update on how my appointment went. So we had the growth ultrasound first and the BPP. He passed his BPP, and then the growth ultrasound we had they just wanted to see, I didn't even know I was gonna get another growth ultrasound until my last appointment, and she's like, well, why don't you have that? And we need to have that. And yeah, so we had to reschedule everything. So we had a growth ultrasound, and so I was 36 weeks and 4 days pregnant yesterday. So 36 weeks, and he was weighing in at 7 pounds 6 ounces. Now ultrasounds you can give or take. I think she said either a pound more or a pound less. So, but according to the ultrasound, he was 7 pounds 6 ounces, which puts him in the 87th percentile. So that's kind of big. But we are not going to my due date. I think I've talked about this before because of the cholestasis. They don't want me going past 38 weeks and 6 days. So technically, and I'll get to what the OB said, but technically 38 weeks and 6 days, so I'll be 38 or 37 weeks that would only be a week and a half until he's here, if we go by that. But the OB that I saw, and sometimes it's really confusing because you see a bunch of like OBs, and I'm not worried about it because I know like when I go into labor, it's just like whatever doctor. I've been getting really bad acid reflux. Maya's right here, by the way. But I've been getting really bad acid reflux. But I'm not worried about it because like when you go into labor, they like rotate. So it's kind of nice to see all the doctors, but every doctor has their own opinion. And the doctor last week was like, we want him out by next week, like 37 weeks. So we thought we were going into this appointment and gonna be scheduling an induction for some time after 37 weeks, which is Friday, so after Friday. But this doctor, they all go off of like, don't go over 38.6 unless, if your symptoms are really bad. I hope my camera's not going in and out of focus. Unless like your symptoms or your levels. So like I get my AST, ALT, and my bile acids checked every week and they have been really good. So unless your levels are like extremely high, then they'll usually take baby at like 36 weeks. But since my levels have been good, we can hold off a little bit, but they still don't want to go past 38 weeks because you still have that diagnosis of cholestasis. Yeah, just because your levels are good doesn't mean like you just kind of forget about the diagnosis. Anyways, so this OB said, so we have our ultrasound and our NST. I still have to go to an NST on Thursday or Friday, and then a follow-up. But next Tuesday, she said, after my ultrasound, she wanted me to schedule an appointment. I will be 37 weeks and 4 days. And they want to do a cervix check and a membrane sweep. I told her I wanted to go into labor naturally. I've never been induced. And she said, well, they planned on doing an induction at 38 weeks, no matter what, like I said. So at 37 weeks and 4 days, let's see if we can get it going on my own. And so she said we do the cervix check, and if everything is like dilated, if you're dilated enough, we'll do a membrane sweep. And I think the last time they checked me, I was a fingertip, so I don't know if that's like a centimeter. I have no idea. She just said a fingertip dilated, and starting to like soften and thin out. But she said we would do the cervix check and a membrane sweep to see if my body will go into labor naturally. If not, at 38 weeks, getting induced. So that would be like Friday. If I had to make a guess, and my guess could completely change because I feel like I said every doctor is like completely different. My guess is I usually go into labor after the membrane sweep. I've had a membrane sweep with almost all of my children, and I've gone into labor from it. But if I had to guess, baby boy will be here anywhere from Tuesday to the weekend. So sometime later next week, maybe for sure that following week, because I'll be 38 weeks and they want to induce sometime in there. So I'm 37 weeks on Friday, so we kind of have the okay to get the ball rolling and kind of help labor start. I already am contracting. I have my birthing ball that I can bounce on, but I know that like if your body's not ready, it's just not gonna. Side cervix check on Tuesday, that kind of gives them a baseline for induction. Also a membrane sweep, and hopefully that will do it because I do not want to be induced, but I know it's for the best for the baby. So sometime I'm thinking next week or weekend. That's my guess. Like I said, he was measuring 7 pounds 6 ounces. So if we go sometime next week, he'll probably be in the lower 8s, she said. So not terrible. If I were to go to my due date, definitely would be probably a 9-pound baby. So yeah, these last couple weeks are always the longest, and technically we only have almost 37. Technically we only have a week and a half no later than a week and a half until he's here. So he'll be here soon. And I will let you guys know when we for sure schedule an induction. But like I said, for sure, he will be here in a week and a half. Yeah, I'm going to end this vlog. If you guys have any tips on how to do this and start it naturally, I know a lot, but if you have any other suggestions, let me know. To go follow us over on our Instagram so you are updated if I do go into labor naturally. That's where we will be posting before YouTube. And so yeah, I'm gonna end this vlog. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll talk to you in our next one. Bye.